Hi everybody, it's Amanda back with Amandarosetarot. So we're doing a new reading today. Thank you guys out there if you have subscribed to my channel, if you are old subscribers to my channel, if you are new subscribers to my channel. I just want to let you guys know that I really appreciate you. I also want to let you know about my Etsy page. I have the link below. I have a number of different readings available over at Etsy, starting anywhere from $5 all the way up to $50. I also have some charms available there. If you would like to purchase 10 charms, I will mail them out to you, and I will include a personal note that tells you what those charms mean to me. So it's kind of like a mini reading. So I can mail that out to you. If you're interested, check the link to my Etsy below. Also, I have started up a Patreon page, and I have published, today I did my third reading over there. So I'm going to be doing a new reading every day except for Sunday on my Patreon. So if you would like to donate to my Patreon, it's $5 a month and you have access to all of the videos over there. You can cancel it at any time. And there are some intimate readings over there. I do use the Tarot of Sexual Magic on my Patreon. So if you're interested, head on over there. The link is below. The question for today's reading is going to be, what should be my next move? So if you find yourself in a situation you're not sure what you should do next, then we're going to look into the situation and maybe have some advice for you on what you should do next. So the cards that I'm using today are 1 card from the Romance Angel deck, 3 cards from the Gilded deck, 1 card from the Gypsy playing cards, and I will draw a personal message from your person for each pile, at least 1 for each pile. So the icons that we have today, the first one is Awesome Sauce. So if you're drawn towards that icon, that is going to be the first reading. The second reading is Flower Power. So if you're drawn towards that, that is the second reading. And the third reading says, I Am Smart. And it's this little kitty with glasses on. So if you're drawn towards that icon, that is number 3. So I'm just going to be quiet for a minute, let you focus on which icon you're drawn towards, and then we will begin. Okay, so if you chose the first reading, Awesome Sauce, let's look at your cards and see what should be your next move. So we've got the Lost card. We've got the 2 of Swords. We've got the 3 of Swords. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. And we got Love Yourself First. Okay, so if you chose this first reading, I really think that you need to probably focus on yourself a little bit. You could have some problems with your confidence. You could have some problems thinking that you're inadequate, that you're not good enough, and you definitely are. We all deserve love. We all you know, have some things about us that are lovable. So you need to focus on yourself and find the things about yourself that are lovable. You know, you also need to take care of yourself. So ways that you can take care of yourself are by setting up boundaries and not letting people take advantage of you, not letting people hurt you, and loving yourself as if you are someone else, you know, as if you would love your child or, you know, someone else. So love yourself that same way, and don't let people treat you in a bad way. So if someone's treating you badly, then have enough respect for yourself to walk away from this person. You deserve healthy, friendships, healthy relationships where people will give you that mutual love, that mutual care, you know, and you won't have to worry. You won't have to question whether they love you or not. You will just know. With the Three of Swords, I think that probably something has happened. There's been some sort of divorce. There's been some sort of breakup. There's been some sort of heartache. There's been some sort of loss. And I think that you need to work on what you will and what you won't accept in a connection. So I think you've been actually accepting too much. You've been accepting things that you know you deserve better than. And I think you need to work hard on loving yourself. And, you know, you probably hit rock bottom. You probably, you know, have been through a lot of pain. So my advice for you is to focus on healing yourself and, you know, doing better for yourself. With the Two of Swords, I think that you need to work on balancing yourself as well, and you know, balancing your emotions, balancing your thoughts. You could be having a lot of conflicting thoughts. You could be kind of trying to weigh out things, make a decision. You could be trying to think about too many things at the same time. And you're just not balanced right now. So you need to try to plan ahead and think about yourself. Think about what's good for you in the future. Make your decisions based on what is good for you. So don't think about what's good for other people. Think about what is good for you, and make the decisions that where you are put first, okay? And then we've got loss. So I think admit that, you know, sometimes you have to admit that there's going to be losses in your life, and I think maybe you're worrying about that. Maybe you've lost a lot. Maybe you've lost financial things. You've lost a partnership. I think that you've lost, you know, maybe a number of different things in your life right now. And I think that, you know, you're not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I think that there are good things coming in for you. With the Ace of Pentacles, I think that you could have a new job that's coming in, a promotion that's coming in, a raise that's coming in for you. So I think you need to focus on not the loss, not the worry of, you know, making decisions, you know, trying to balance things out. You know, it could be trying to balance the books. It could be not having enough money. It could be, you know, maybe you're smoking. Maybe you're smoking a lot and you're trying to balance your money. You're spending your money on the wrong things. You could be gambling your money away or just spending it on things that really aren't serving you. So think about things, make decisions with yourself in your mind. Consider your future self and consider your mental health, your physical health. I think you really need to work on loving yourself more, because I think that there's a problem here. You're just not at peace. You're not at peace with yourself. You know, I think there could have been some sort of loss here, and you're just not at peace with it. You know, I really do think that you're a loving person. I think that you're a caring person, but I think that you don't have boundaries in place, and because of that, you may find yourself getting taken advantage of. you know, and I don't think that you're seeing it. I don't think that you're seeing that you're getting taken advantage of, that you could be getting cheated, you know, and there's been some loss here. And I think that you need to look to the future, look to opportunities ahead. Forget about the losses. I know it's going to be tough because you are kind of going through it. You're going through this heartache, but you're going to have to let it go, and you're just going to have to see the light at the end of the tunnel, because this woman, she's blindfolded. I don't think that she's seeing it. I don't think that she sees, you know, this opportunity that's going to be coming in for her. So I think moving ahead, I think that you should focus on other things besides heartache, besides loss. You need to focus on some other things that, you know, are good, that are positive. And what should be your next move? Your next move is just loving yourself. Your next move is seeing your worth, seeing that you have value, that, you know, the universe is going to reward you. So just see that you're worth it. See that you deserve the best. You don't deserve to be taken advantage of. You don't deserve to be treated badly. You don't deserve to be left in the dark on certain things. So just see that you're awesome. You know, with this cat that says awesome sauce, see that you are an awesome person. So let's get a personal message. This could be from any person. This could be a crossed over loved one. This could be really anyone this message is from. But you need to see your worth. You need to see that you are worth it, that you're attractive, you're beautiful. You can create success in your life if you just let go of the pain and let go of the loss. Okay, so we've got 2. I love making you laugh. You are my best friend. Your mind is just as sexy as your beauty. I love you. So there's a lot of love coming your way. You're sexy. You're beautiful. You need to laugh more. I feel like you're not laughing. I feel like you're really in a bad place. See your worth. Really see your worth. You're beautiful. Your mind is beautiful. Your body is beautiful. You're just not seeing that. You're not seeing all that you're worth. So focus on that. That is my advice for your next move if you pick this first reading. Okay, flower power. What should be your next move? So this is going to be some sort of advice for you. It could be personal advice. It could be action. We'll see. So you've got baby. You've got the sun. You've got the 8 of Swords. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. And you've got engagement. So what should be your next move? Your next move is going to be, with the 8 of Swords, it's letting yourself out of this mental prison that you're in. I feel like there's some obstacles, and I think they're self-made obstacles. I don't believe that these are real obstacles. I think that you're seeing things in a bad way. You're seeing obstacles where there really aren't obstacles. So I think you're just not seeing things clearly. You're not seeing the promise of the future. You're not seeing these good things that are coming into your life. So you could be very confused. You could be feeling a lot of worry. You could be, I just don't think you see these good things that are coming into your life. So I feel like you're fearing change, you're fearing the future, you're fearing decisions, you're fearing that everything is going to go badly, you know? So you've kind of put yourself in this mental prison, and you're just not seeing things clearly. So moving ahead, you need to see that you have a lot to offer. You're a very nurturing person. You're a very loving person. You're a person who's very down to earth. You are very practical. You're very successful. You're like a domestic goddess, or god, you know, if you're a man. I see that you're very stable. You are very resourceful. I feel like you're a very solid person. People can really count on you. People see you as a very hard worker. People see you as very patient. But I think that you're just not seeing all of this. You're not seeing your worth. This kind of reminds me of the first reading, because the first reading, that person wasn't seeing anything either. They were also blindfolded. And this pile is blindfolded as well. So your next move is seeing your worth, and being happy. You know, I think you need to see that there's happiness coming in for you. The Sun card is, you know, good times, happy times. It's being open to positive things. It's embracing new things. It's being joyful. It's having success. It's letting your inner child shine. And here it's kind of binding your inner child. Your inner child isn't getting the chance to come out and have fun. Your inner child is kind of suppressed. But what you need to do next is let that inner child come out. And as soon as you do that, I think that your love life is going to be ascending to a new level of commitment, a higher level of commitment. So there's some sort of engagement coming in for you. There's some sort of love offer that's coming in for you. There's a bond that you have with a certain person. It's a partnership. It's a friendship. You know, it's a gift of love. It's a gift of happiness. But you're just not seeing that. But it is coming for you. So maybe you need to realize that these opportunities are coming in for you. And with the baby card, it could actually be a birth. It could be the beginning of a meaningful relationship. It could be someone seeing you as, you know, their baby, someone they want to nurture, someone that they want to take care of. I feel like it's your inner child, you know. Your inner child needs to be nurtured. Your inner child needs to be taken care of. Your inner child needs to be let out to have some fun. But with the Eight of Swords, I think that you're just not doing that. So what should your next move be? It should be letting yourself be happy, you know, realizing that you do deserve happiness, that you do deserve the good things in life. I feel like you're anxious, you know, you're constantly worrying about things, but there's really nothing to stress about. There's nothing to worry about. You're putting too much pressure on yourself, and there's good things coming in for you, definitely. So my advice is just to not be fearful, not to be anxious, be open to love, be open to, you know, new relationships coming in. New romance, I think, is coming your way. You know, it's going to be the new beginning of a relationship. It could be, you know, the infancy stages of it, or it could be a person who has a child, or it could be having a child with someone. But I see that it's going to be very happy. It's going to be a very happy connection. You're really, really going to enjoy this person. Okay. We've got your mind is just as sexy as your beauty. So we got that one in the first one. I told you guys, I feel like the first one is meant for you as well. So go back and watch the first one. And then I love making you laugh. You are my best friend. I swear these two cards came out in the first reading. You'll have to go watch it because I feel like you should watch that message as well. One more. Babe, wow, you really rock my world. I love spending time with you. So see your worth. Take off the blindfold. See that there's people that love you, that really want to spend time with you, that like to see you laugh. And maybe you're not laughing. Maybe you're just in this mental prison. So see that you're sexy, see that you're beautiful, and there are people that love you and love spending time with you. So, you know, your next move is just sitting back and letting the universe bring these good things into your life and being accepting of them. Okay, last but not least, if you picked I am smart. Let's see, what should your next move be? So this could be advice for you personally or action moves for you. We're getting a lot of personal, you know, growth in these messages. So we'll see what you get. You've got merriment. We've got the Hierophant. We've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Justice card. And we've got heart-to-heart conversation. So this is more of an action message, whereas the other ones were just sit back and accept and grow. But this is actually your call to action. So your next move is moving forward with a person. I feel like there's someone that you've come here asking about, and it's time to have a heart-to-heart conversation with them. So I think you need to sit down with this person, talk about your dreams, your wishes, your feelings. It's really time to put in the hard work and talk about your feelings. Maybe you've been stuffing them down. Maybe you haven't been able to control them. So you've been, withdrawing from the situation, and I feel like you've been probably in solitude. You've probably been lonely, but I think you need to come out of that. You need to let go of this feeling of being trapped, this feeling of, worry, and actually have a heart-to-heart conversation. Have a grown-up conversation. Dig down deep, be that grown-up that you are, and have these deep, meaningful conversations. It could be a hard conversation with the Justice card here. I feel like it's really getting that information out there, talking about, karma. It's talking about maybe I did some things and maybe I'm really sorry about them. It's just admitting to your mistakes, and being fair, being truthful. Justice is all about right and wrong. Karma, what you put out is what you get back. So I think it's like talking about things, honestly discussing your feelings. I feel like when you did this, it made me feel this way. I feel like, I'm guilty because I did this, or I regret that I did this. You make me feel insecure. You make me feel unloved. Whatever it is, it's talking about it. It's getting it out there, and not being blindfolded. This is the third reading that we've got where someone is actually blindfolded. Taking off that blindfold and deciding to be an active partner in your life. An active partner. I meant person, but an active party in your life. Being a partner. Being an actual partner, not just thinking of yourself as a single person, thinking of this other person as well. With the Knight of Wands, it's being called to action. It's to do things, to make some actions, some quick actions, make some changes in your life. Talk, conversate, travel, you know, put yourself out there, be persistent, test your strength, you know, move forward, go after what you want and actually be passionate about it, be confident, be the master over your life and come into your power. You have control over your life. Nobody else does. You are the person who has power in your life. So really, I think that you need to have this heart-to-heart conversation. With the Hierophant card, I think that it could be about some beliefs that you have. It could be differing beliefs. Maybe you've got to talk to someone about compromising. It could be about your obedience to your faith, believing, you know, that believing in God, you know, believing that you know, you really have to do what's right because you're going to be judged, you know, after we pass over, we're going to be judged for our actions. So maybe you're being called to make a change in your life, to, you know, change some things that you're doing. Maybe some things that you're doing, you know, are probably not good. You're aware of it and it's time to change it, you know, to remove the obstacles, whatever it is that are blocking you. It could be, you know, with the Hierophant, it could be about marriage. It could be coming together with another person, overcoming any obstacles, you know, talking about things, enjoying company with someone, going after what you want and going after your happiness and partnerships, bonds, marriage, wanting to be fulfilled. So it's actually talking about it. It's actually talking about your pain and healing that pain through talking about it. Having empathy for another person, having a tolerance for someone else, caring about someone else, and actually talking to them. So I think it's time to put on your big girl pants or your big boy pants and do what's right, you know? I feel like you're being called to action. There's some sort of action that you need to take. It could be quite hard, could be challenging, but I feel that it's time to make choices, make decisions. So let's get some messages. Okay, we got that again. Okay, I have to, what is going on here? All right. Babe, wow, you really rock my world. I love spending time with you. We got that. I think we got that in the past reading. I love making you laugh. You are my best friend. And the third message that you got, your touch is healing. Your presence is reassuring. When you enter a room, the energy shifts. So this person, they have to tell you these things. They have to tell you that your touch is healing. Your presence is reassuring. They want to make you laugh. You are their best friend. They love spending time with you. When you enter a room, they feel like their energy shifts, both of your energy shifts. So I feel like this could be a twin flame connection, but your action is to take action. Your next move is to make a move. So whatever that is, you're drawn to do it. So thank you so much. Love and light to you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.